Oh man, listen to this. DJ Akademiks is already off to a wild, chaotic start in 2026. From beefing with Mayo, Jim Jones, Dave East, and Fabulous, to clashing with Soulja Boy, and now Gervonta Davis. Hold up, Gervonta Davis, the boxer? Yeah, you heard that right. DJ Akademiks is now publicly beefing with the reigning United States WBA lightweight champion. Girl, this might be the most random left-field beef we've seen all year. Now, rewind to last week, when Akademiks posted a photo of himself with A$AP Rocky after their interview. If you scroll through his Twitter, that post is sitting at around 2.6 million views, with over 1,000 comments. And let me tell you, it's nothing but fans absolutely frying Akademiks. From people accusing him of being on Ozempic, to folks roasting him for still rocking skinny jeans in 2026. And even right now, the jokes haven't stopped. People are still dragging him over how he looks in that picture. Now, if you're Akademiks, you kind of have to laugh this one off. They went from clowning you for being overweight to clowning you for being skinny and how you dress. Honestly, that's not the worst trade in the world. But here's where it takes a turn. While that picture is still going viral today, Gervonta Davis reposts it on his Instagram story, and he straight up calls DJ Akademiks a goof. That one clearly hit different, because now the joke wasn't coming from a random Twitter account, it was coming from an actual celebrity. So Akademiks responds like, "All right, Gervonta, you want to play? Bet." He then posts an article on his Instagram claiming Gervonta Davis is currently on the run. According to that report, Davis is dealing with an active arrest warrant tied to domestic violence accusations in Miami Gardens. It also claims that since November, he's been avoiding being served with a civil lawsuit connected to the same situation. The lawsuit alleges that on October 27, 2025, Tank Davis showed up at his ex-girlfriend's workplace, Tootsie's, a well-known strip club. She claims he grabbed her, choked her, and dragged her through a stairwell and kitchen into a parking garage. According to her account, Davis allegedly struck her in the back of the head and tried to force her into his car before she escaped. Days later, she filed claims for battery, aggravated battery, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Akademiks doubled down in his caption, telling Gervonta Davis, "Bro, don't post me on your story, clown. Go turn yourself in." Tank Davis then jumped into the comments, firing back at Akademiks with a personal insult about his build. Akademiks responded again, saying, "Turn yourself in, dummy. As a matter of fact, I'll meet you at the gym with U.S. Marshals." And just to be extra petty, Akademiks reposted detailed information explaining why Davis was allegedly on the run. That's when the comments section exploded. A lot of people started calling out Akademiks, saying he was moving like the police. Some even said he was worse than the police for blasting allegations without proof. Others questioned how Tank Davis could supposedly be on the run while still posting freely on Instagram. Now listen, whatever the full truth is, even I don't have all the answers. What we do know is that last week, both ESPN and CBS Sports reported that Miami Gardens police were actively working with the U.S. Marshals to locate and arrest Tank Davis. That update came on January 14th, and that's the most recent official information available. As for the history between DJ Akademiks and Tank Davis, there really wasn't much beef before this. Akademiks has criticized Tank in the past, but it was always about boxing, not personal. Last year, he even suggested Tank Davis should retire. He also claimed Jake Paul would knock him out, and all of that happened before their planned fight was eventually canceled.
Kind of become kind of boring. So again, you kind of got to put some bullshit into it to kind of get the eyeballs and excitement back at the forefront. I do also think that Gervonta Davis, he tried to retire already. His last fight, they called basically a draw. I don't know if his heart is completely in, like, trying to chase that Floyd legacy. I think he just wants the bag. So, if he's going to spend the rest of his prime trying to get the bag, yeah, I think he should fight Jake Paul, Conor McGregor. I don't know if Floyd will fight him, but I think he should do these type of fights. Like, why the fuck are you going to get in there versus like Devin Haney or even get in there versus like Shakur Stevenson. These are like boxers who are kind of still in their prime. Just go knock out Aiden.
Now, here's the part people forgot. 3 years ago, when Gervonta Davis was arrested over similar allegations, Akademiks actually spoke on it back then, too.
Girl, Gervonta Davis. So his girlfriend retracted the statement, basically her statement. I'm gonna see if I could play the 911 call.
Yeah, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello?
So that was his 911 call. He was arrested, you know, because listen, here's the thing about like a lot of these particular calls. Once you make the 911 call, it's out of the hands of the person making the call, especially when it's a woman, because they know a lot of times that sometimes maybe the guy calms down because he knows he might be going to jail, and he try to sweet talks his girl. But say he punched his girl, right? There's a fucking lump on her head, but he said, baby, I'm so sorry, please don't send me to jail, this and third. A lot of times in most states, when the police come, yeah, they ask for a statement from the woman, but in reality, they're gonna just look at physical shit and they're gonna look at the call. So if the call alleges certain stuff, even if she says it's a lie, they still take the nigga into custody on suspicion of doing.
And up until today, it never really felt like these two had any personal tension with each other. But if you're Akademiks, this is exactly why you invest in security whenever you're out and about. You truly never know who's carrying animosity toward you once you step outside. And let's be real, Tank Davis is not the kind of person you want to randomly cross paths with, especially without protection. Now, I want to hear from y'all in the comments. Who do you think was right or wrong in this whole situation? Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys later, man.